ወንዶች እየመጡ በተኛበት የወሰዱ ሀዲድ ወስደው ይጫወቱባታል። ጓደኛ አይነት ግን እንደዚህ ነው ማለት ትንሽ አብረን እንቃመስና እንተኛለን። ምግብ ካጣን ደግሞ እንተኛለን ዝም ብለን።
There are very many non-governmental organizations that are doing relief and trying to help people. The intention may have been very, very good, but that created dependency amongst people on organization.
Try to put yourself on my shoes and try to believe that you don't have a father now and you don't have a mother. Somebody at least to take care of you, somebody at least to understand your emotions, somebody you can express your feelings to.
ጎዳና ላይ ህይወት ወይም ደግሞ መኖር በጣም የሚያስጠላ ነገር ነው። ያው ጎዳና ላይ ውጪ ምናደራለ የሰው ባረንዳ ስር ምናደራለ የሰው ባረንዳ ስር ሲያድር ደግሞ ባለቤቱ ወይም ደግሞ ዘበኛ ሲያይ ይደበድባል። ይሄ ነገር አሳልፍ ያለ
ngumu. Nimeishi yani kama kijeshi, lazima usurvive. Kulea watoto Kibera ni ngumu, maana wengine wanaingia kwa wizi, wengine wanaingia kwa ulevi, usharati. Maisha ya Kibera ni ngumu kulea mtoto. Maana nimekuja nikalea watoto wangu hapa nikawapoteza wote. Imenikulia ngumu sana.
There is a place for relief, which is what I'm calling the traditional way of missions, where our people have absolutely nothing. There is a place to come in. But for the long term, we cannot continue to give relief because it ends up robbing our people of opportunities they could have and they could take up for themselves.
አሁን ወደፊት ሐሳብሽ ምንድነው?
ማሪያት
የሚያቅፍሽ ድርጅት ብታገኚ ትታቀፊያለሽ?
When LIA comes into a community, we really don't bring a whole lot of stuff. What we do is give them the tools to collaborate and identify the resources that they already have so that they own it, they've helped plan it, they've helped prioritize it, and it truly is something that's going to last after we go home.
God has given Life in Abundance the mission to serve among the poor and the vulnerable in partnership with the local church. Jesus came so that each one of us could have life and have life in abundance. Life in abundance means we are restored to who God desired us to be, both spiritually and physically. In many poor communities around the world, people do not have that. Life in abundance exists to mobilize the local church to restore health, renew hope, and inspire lasting transformation for the world's most vulnerable people. Our transformational development model cultivates church and local ownership and requires participation and ownership by the community. Specifically, we partner with local churches throughout Africa and the Caribbean to promote health and prevent diseases, empower the poor with economic opportunities, equip the vulnerable to break the cycle, and educate the marginalized.
Wakati nilikuwa najaribu kujiua, huu mtoto niliachiwa na msichana wangu huyu. Saa zingine hata anaweza simama juu ya meza hivi nachukua leso. Napata ananiangalia na ananiuliza, mama unafanya nini? Juu anajua mimi ndio mama yake.
Jane tragically lost all 3 of her children within 18 months. She sold her body to survive. A friend brought her to church where she met Christ and was given a job in an LIA initiative.
Ndio vile waliuliza kanisani wale wanataka kupeleka training, akakuwa mmoja wao, ndio maana hata niko hapa saa hizi. Hata saa hizi natamaningi watoto wangu wafufuke saa hiyo waone mama amechange na shindwa, lakini naomba Mungu azidi kunibadilisha na nipe nguvu hawa wajukuu wangu. Ile makosa nilifanya kwa watoto wangu, kwa maisha yangu, Mungu amefanya miujiza, maana nimebadilika. Zamani nilikuwa naitwa malaya, lakini sasa hivi naitwa fundi.
If I find you poor and I train you for 3 years, I expect you to go out and train others. Help others also become like you. and by that one we'll call you a transformed person.
Before I came and become the caretaker of our project, I was once just somebody who was hanging outside there, living hopelessly, sleeping anywhere. So I went to Pastor and talked to him. Told him, Pastor, I'm homeless. Please, how can you help me?
Pastor Moses was trained and gained a new vision for his church and the community. Michael was homeless, and Pastor Moses gave him a job to empower him economically.
Look, what about we come with a project, a successful project, which we can get a local market within, and we sell, and we get some money to support this orphanage. Then we come up with the idea with fish farming.
Now the profits of the catfish and the rabbit farms feeds 150 orphans.
The reason why I'm doing it is for my brothers who are also down there who need the support from here. Those motherless and those fatherless. So when I see them, I see, yes, Pastor Moses did something great, at least to take me outside there.
Give a man a fish and you feed him for a day, and teach a man to fish and you've taught him to feed himself for the rest of his life. The truth of the fact is that Africans know how to fish in Africa better than we do. So all we're doing is giving them the confidence to step into that and how to work together in sustainable models.
LIA does not stay for years and years. The aim is to skill locals, is to provide opportunities for them to gain knowledge and skills so that they are able to transform themselves. After 3 to 5 years, LIA is out of that place and the community didn't even know LIA was there in the first place. That's a wonderful thing.
አኑ ደግሞ ፀሐይ ነው። የስራ ፍላጎትም የለኝም። ስረቅ ይላል። በቃ የሆነ ክፉ ነገር ስራ ይላል። ከዛ እዚህ ድርጅት ከመጣ ደግሞ በቃ ሌስትሮ ጀመርኩ።
They began working in their own business center. They are living in their homes. They cook their food. They practice social life in the community. They cleaned the environment surrounding the school, and they planted so many seedlings in their compound.
ስለዚህ ድሮም አለ ጌታ ኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ የእሱ ክብር ይሁን እንጂ አለ። ጎዳና ላይ ስወጣ ራሱ ከሁሉ በላይ እኔ ያገዘኝ የረዳኝ አባቴ የሌለበት እናቴ የሌለበት ዘመዴ አጎቴ በቃ እሱ ነው ያገኝ።
Even after we have released the church to continue to do the work on their own, these communities are never the same again. The difference that the church makes with the gospel and addressing the needs of the poor gives 100% success rate in the areas where we have been. And that for us is lasting transformation. Today, local churches in the world's most vulnerable communities are inviting us to come alongside them to bring transformation to their hurting neighbors. People who have experienced generations of pain, despair, and hopelessness. We have far more invitations than our resources allow. Are you wondering how you can respond? God draws people into LIA one at a time in a variety of ways, and perhaps He is inviting you to partner with us now.